I'll leave you to it. Oh, shit, it's moved. Hello and welcome to the documentary The New Man and Me. There are cars going by. This isn't the most professional thing that you'll ever see. It's filmed entirely on an iPhone with absolutely no budget. It's as much a story of the relationship between father and son as it is just kind of a slice of life. I suppose our goal is to inspire other families to get closer. My personal experience with my dad, our bond became a lot stronger actually after his divorce with my mum. So a lot of the documentary here will be about the change in lifestyle from when he was married to how he is now, and how that affected our relationship as well as his own life. And it's not all flowers and rainbows. There'll be quite a lot of visuals that should stimulate the senses. Some beautiful places in the south of Spain. A healthy assortment of comedy, and a story I hope you'll get something from. Yeah, let's go from there, shall we? So, it's January of 2020. Me and Pap have taken our standard budget airline Ryanair from East Mids to Malaga for the equivalent cost of a haircut. And we leap in a car and take to the roads, which are so much emptier than English roads, by the way, and we go to the place we know as our casa.
Vélez de Benaudalla.
And here we are. It's a very quaint traditional village set into a mountainside. It's situated next to a river, and each house has been built with purpose and character. You can see why we like it. Now, this beautiful establishment is called a finca. That's a swing set with a tree. That's a nice house also. That's some people on a scooter. Mountains, Gandalf. Henry Church or Enrique Iglesias. Couple of cats. Back to the view. Last Torcus walk, which we often do. Here's a nice alley to walk through. Rows of plant pots, entry to the complex, and the seasonal pool. Okay, let's move on to the first experience.
Gotta grab hold of life with all of my might, like each moment just might be my last. Leave my worries behind, well I still got the time. Lead on.
4.8, 4.9, 5.
Just have a look there, Jake. You seem to have left enough room for the oil.
I've got so much to live for today. Every minute I waste, I'm losing the taste of everything.
We're just on the way up to Boubion. We've just been to Orgy, we filled up with fuel. There's a nice gypsy horse. It's called a skewald because it's not black and white, because it's brown and white.
Rising so fast, the sky is no limit for me. Make it here, make it now. I've got so much to live for today. I'll be the game's MVP, the one you want to be. In the right place every time. I'll be the one in the know when you need to go. Right to the front of the line.
Going on the way up to Boubion, which is one of the Pueblos Blancos. It's a beautiful day, and we've just seen a little girl be sick out the back of a car. I wanted Jake to film it, but he thought it was a bit too gross, which I'm a little bit upset about, because it would have made a really nice feature on the documentary just to illustrate how bendy the road is. So if we look on the horizon, we can see the snow from the start of the Sierra Nevada or the Abuhara. And then the little white villages there we can see, I believe the first one is Boobion, and that's where we're going to be buying a load of hippie stuff.
Woo! I was buying hippie jackets, hippie jumpers.
Yeah, it's orange.
Orange is the new black.
Orange is the new black. That's nice.
Oh yeah, I see you in that. Just for lounging about.
Yeah.
Not like a lord of something. Yes. Yes. What you found?
Rebel.
Colour of danger. It's a bit small, I think.
Here we have the predecessor from Clive. Hello. Got to say a few little words about my partner in crime, Clive. It was my Renault Clio. But unfortunately, it was like leaking oil, leaking water, and it got 2 punctures. And that it was pretty ace. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, really. Buy a Renault Clio, they're the best. You can see it's got a similar style, albeit it's a different colour. You like it. And then next to this we have same colour as Clive, but it's a Beetle.
Rafa!
Hello there.
Hello there.
So we've just been on the Vespa up to Pampinara and had a coffee, had some food,
Yeah.
saw some sights.
We've seen a car show, we've seen lots of nice cars. Papa's bought a new hippie jacket. If you
Oh
want to
yes,
take a look.
you got it on? Oh,
Then
yeah,
Jake's
yeah.
had a pork sandwich and I've had a
I can't wear that though.
Come on.
Here's some more footage of the guy with an accordion before we head back on the road home. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Gotta grab hold of life with all of my might, like each moment just might be my last. Leave my worries behind, well I still got the time. Leave it all in the past. You get one chance at life, so I'm
La palabra de hoy es se vende. For sale.
The word of the day is for sale.
Muy bien. So this is our next property investment. As you can see, it's got really nice views. Just needs a new roof, basically, and a bit of wiring.
Bit of plumbing.
Perhaps a little bit of plumbing, a bit of plastering, like a little bit of work on the windows maybe, and perhaps a door. So if we budget for another, say, £1,500 to £2,000 to spend on top of the £500 that we're paying for it,
The initial investment.
yeah, for the initial investment, that'll be quite a reasonable amount of money to make on it.
be the one you want to be, in the right place every time. I'll be the one in the know when you need to go, right to the front of the line.
In the background we have Celebrendy Castle, which dates from the 14th century.
Only 400 years out, Dad.
Beautiful place, it's one of my favourite places, seaside resort in the world.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Then we saw something that we will always remember. Whilst this must feel familiar to Spaniards, for us it was moving. For those unfamiliar, I can only assume it's the same. So for this next section, I asked my dad just to talk openly about his divorce and about his life now and how much has changed over the past 6 years. So I'm going to be showing you a pretty much unedited clip of him just talking, and honestly, brutally, truthfully, and then we'll move on to the final adventure.
When I look back now over 6 years, the first 3 years were very, very hard for me, especially, and for the kids as well, I think. But we got through it, and when I look at my life now, I have got a really, really good life now, genuinely. And I think what's sort of helped me through it is probably doing the ski instructing, because that's just something that I focused on, and that's kept me out of trouble, really, and kept me focused and give me something to work towards. I seem to have got rid of all the materialism shit and just focused on just having a good life now, and onwards and upwards. To be fair, my ex-wife never gave me any inclination that she was ever going to come back. I think just my wishful thinking, probably, and not accepting it that she wasn't going to come back. And that's probably the hardest thing, was, just knowing that now she ain't never going to come back. But I've accepted that fully now, and I've committed to a different life, rightly or wrongly, and I'm not sure what the future's going to hold, really, whether I'm going to have a full life in Spain or whether I'm going to flip between England and Spain, whether I'm going to do some more travelling. I've got a new motorbike and I intend to see the world on that. Got a really good relationship with the boys now, better than what I had, I think, when I was married. That's about it, really. So, good.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome to today.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Dad's got a day off, first day in 14 days, so that's good.
What you need, isn't it? A bit
is,
of a break.
Yeah,
So what we're going to do with our day?
We're going to go to Granada on the back road on a Vespa,
Nice, yes.
through the forest, the pine forest, get some pine cones for some decoration,
Yes,
and then go to Salobreña.
yes. We went last year, we did the old road to Granada, and it was absolutely phenomenal, wasn't it?
Phenomenal, yes.
And we
We'll
decided,
video it, aren't we? Yeah.
if we can video it, and if we can give the effects that it gave us through film, then we'll have done something right, I think.
Yeah,
So fingers crossed it translates well into video form.
absolutamente.
It is something, it's a spectacle, really, it really is.
Yeah,
A modern day
wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, we'll flick to that now.
yeah, cool. Let's just see if the scooter starts. We've not had it started for a long time. Let's see. Wobble it around. Full choke out.
That's what we call a success. Shortly into the journey, we came across some Spaniards on a bike tour and thought we'd have a quick chat.
So we are here with some people that are touring from Rocas del Mar
Yeah.
to
But it's for
for
everywhere.
all
Cádiz.
of the Spain.
Cádiz.
Cádiz,
Yes.
Wow, okay.
We are
Barcelona,
from Spain.
Portugal.
Wow,
Barcelona,
¿cuántos,
Portugal.
how many weeks, cuántas semanas?
No, only 2 days.
3 days.
Yes.
This day is
ese
the
día.
room,
Ah,
but
for one day. Un día.
before go to the hotel and tomorrow go to
Mañana.
home.
Bueno, sí, de acuerdo, entiendo.
It wasn't long before our journey came to a screeching halt. And yes, I am wearing 2 fleeces.
Well, the barrow's packed in. It's like as if it's run out of fuel, but we've only just filled it up with fuel, so that can't be the case. So, roadside repairs. Don't know what's up with it. Let's have a look under the panel. It's like an engine to me.
I think that's an engine.
Back on, what's safety? You need if you ever want to have a nice shot, do this. And then put it on there. Success, I think, although don't hold your breath. Fingers crossed. Don't hold your breath, guys. Anything could happen. It's not the HT lead, I think it might be the spark plug.
Is it fixable on the side of the road?
Yeah. I don't know, something electrical with it, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
We're going to lob this spark plug back in the barrow and hopefully it'll be alright, and then we'll buy another spare one then. If it's not this, I think it's an electrical breakdown somewhere, which will be a nightmare to find. So,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed. Right to report the mission.
What's happened then?
The barrow's breaking down, it's knackered. Something electrical, I think.
Uh-oh.
So we're
Is
doing
that
about
top speed?
20 kilometres, oh shit, there we go, about 20 kilometres an hour long.
First gear. Max speed. So it didn't quite go to plan.
No.
In that it broke down.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it again, but in a car.
Yeah, which would be not as much fun, but it'd be more reliable. We might get there and back.
Yes. A
Why
hobbit's
not?
tale. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this time, in a car.
In a car.
With wheels.
It's a typical car in Spain.
Road positioning, not great.
But it's a fast car. We are doing 40 kilometres an hour.
We're having a donut pit stop
Ah, yeah, we are.
in a beautiful place. Beautiful part of the world with a beautiful donut.
Yeah,
Life's good.
life is good. You have to like stick this rod in, flip them to the side, and then they come out. Then you pick them up, put them in a bag. But look at that for a donut. Wow. It's like donut heaven.
I do not believe you. Hola.
Hola.
So we are, if I click this here,
Ooh.
you'll see the mountains behind us are something else.
Yeah.
They're huge, they're mountainous, and they're something else.
Absolutamente.
Yeah, we're in a pretty beautiful part of the world, aren't we?
We are. It's absolutely incredible. I'm in a party dress.
She was looking for a nightgown. There is something about Spain that captivates us, that captures our hearts, and that's why we'll always come back. So perhaps take the lead.
I'm just a bit lost for words for the beauty of it. It is amazing. Very amazing. I've no idea, we're somewhere in like a national park on the way up to a car park, I believe. So, yeah, we'll see in a minute, hopefully. Pretty special.
Quite a nice road, actually.
Nice road, yeah.
We'll be taking you home. Oh, yes. Got a good one here, Paps. Huge. Planking hunts.
We are riding through heaven in golden hour. You could say we're happy men, aren't we?
Yes, always.
Always. Beautiful experience. We've had a spectacular day, I have to say. We've been all over. We started on the Vespa, failed miserably, got in a car, had some sandwiches, went shopping, and now we're kind of driving through heaven, to be honest. We're exploring what is probably our favourite part of the south of Spain, and possibly up there in top places in the world, actually, for driving experiences and for feeling kind of humbled by nature. It really does take some beating. Yeah.
We've had some donuts as well, haven't
And
we?
we had some donuts, which also take some beating.
They do, yeah.
Piece of heaven.
Just a nice day to have a day off.
Heaven is a place on earth,
It is.
and it's called Spain.
Yeah.